Are you wondering if homeschooling is the right fit for your family? You're not alone. I remember that uncertain feeling too. Like, if we did it, we would be taking the road less traveled and maybe swimming against the current. Welcome to Homeschool Broadcast, your place for a boost of homeschool confidence. I'm Jenny Provance, an Emmy Award-winning broadcaster turned homeschool mom. I'm currently working on my doctorate in education, and I love sharing what I learn with you. Here, you'll find motivation, practical tips, and inspiration to keep going strong. So, should you homeschool? That's a big question, and if you're asking it, you're already taking your child's education seriously, and that's a great place to start. If you're feeling unsure, nervous, and overwhelmed, you're not alone. My husband and I felt the exact same way. We were worried about doing it wrong, or about our kids missing out on public school experiences, or even being judged by our friends and family. But we did our due diligence, and we ended up with so much clarity about the right direction for our family. Here are several questions you can ask yourself. What kind of childhood do we want to design for our kids? What kind of lifestyle do we want for our family? Do I want my child to spend the majority of their waking hours away from home? Would my child benefit from more time outdoors, more hands-on learning, or more real-world experiences? How does my child handle stress, anxiety, peer pressure, or overstimulation? Will the school environment build my child's confidence or chip away at it? Do I trust the school system to nurture my child's emotional and mental and spiritual health? What kind of socialization do we want for our kids? Do we want our children to be shaped by peers their age? Are my kids more safe at home or at school? Am I okay with what my child may be exposed to? Do we like the school schedule, or would we prefer slow mornings or more travel? Would we like to spend more time teaching our kids life skills or helping them pursue their interests? Does my child thrive in a one-size-fits-all academic environment, or would a customized approach be better for their needs? Will the public school system help us reach our family's goals or distract from that goal? What kind of schooling will draw our children closer to God? In 10 years, will I wish I'd spent more time with my child? And finally, what does God want us to do? So if homeschool is all new to you, where do you start? Here's what I would recommend. First, join your local homeschool social media groups. Start reading the conversations, asking questions, see what activities and co-ops are happening near you. Talk to lots of different real homeschoolers. Get to know people, ask what they love and what's been hard. I remember I went to a co-op meeting when I was thinking about homeschool, and it was not good. They had a completely different approach than I was thinking of taking, and they just weren't my people. But I'm glad that I went, and I'm also glad that that first encounter didn't sway us. So I just kept continuing to put myself out there. When I was at playgrounds in the middle of the day during the school year, and there were moms with pretty big kids, I suspected they were homeschoolers, so I struck up a conversation and I asked them some questions. They gave me some really good advice that I'm going to have to share with you in a later episode. Next, check out hslda.org to learn the homeschool laws in your state. That's where you'll find everything you need to know to legally get started. Then, listen to podcasts or audiobooks about homeschooling. Hey, you're doing that right now. This is one of the best ways to get inspired and informed, and it was a huge influence on my decision to homeschool. I especially loved listening to interviews with homeschool graduates who turned out normal and turned out really great. I'll give you some of my favorites in a few weeks. Read books like Hold On to Your Kids, Homeschool Bravely, Homeschooling, You're Doing It Right Just by Doing It. Also, watch the movie The Homeschool Awakening by Kirk Cameron. Another thing you can do is attend homeschool conventions. I didn't do that, but I've heard many people say that this helps them. And most importantly, pray about it. Take it to the Lord. God knows your family and your children better than anyone. Counsel with Him. That's what we did, and we can already see how homeschooling is protecting our kids' childhood and strengthening their relationship with God. He will guide you and direct you. Now, I know many people express that they feel inadequate or unqualified to teach their children. I promise you, when you partner with God, you will do just fine. There are thousands of resources to help and guide you. And in terms of the history of education, it is a fantastic time to be a homeschooler. There literally has never been a better time. There are just so many resources right now at your fingertips. Also, you can learn things alongside your kids. That's one of my favorite parts of homeschool is the magic of learning things alongside my children. It's so fun. And side note, if we went to traditional school and we feel unqualified to teach our kids, don't you think that maybe the school system did us a disservice? Don't you think it failed us? Shouldn't graduates feel confident to teach people younger than them what they just learned in school? Maybe the system isn't working. Maybe it's time to try a different approach to education. You can do this. You are qualified. Okay, I just want to add, if you do want to try homeschooling, don't picture it in your mind as being stuck inside. Prioritize adventures and outdoor learning. Nature teaches us more than we could possibly imagine. Go outside in all seasons, explore, talk to people, experience awe in God's creations. The benefits on our health and development and growth and the education for our kids, as well as adults, they're huge. More on that in an upcoming episode. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. It honestly felt so empowering the day I called the school to withdraw my son. I remember that moment vividly. I was on a walk around my neighborhood. I called the front office and I told them to take my son out. And I felt a huge burden lifted and the feeling of freedom. Trust in God that He will continue to lead and guide you every step of the way. Here's my final encouragement. If you're not sure, start small. Try it for a semester or a year. It doesn't have to be permanent. You can always reevaluate. Look for local co-ops, classes, extracurriculars, or camps. Design your dream life. Create a well-rounded childhood experience for your kids and for yourself. And it helps if you have a friend or an influencer who inspires you. I want to be that friend for you. I'm here to encourage you. You can do this. I can attest that our family loves the freedom we have. We love being present to witness all of our kids' milestones. We cherish the time together. There are definitely tricky and hard moments, but I'm pretty sure that's just parenting. But homeschool is so beautiful. We're so happy we took the leap of faith into the non-mainstream way of living. And we're seeing the good fruits of this decision already. What were your thoughts on this episode? Did it confirm something you've been thinking or give you any new ideas? I'd love to hear your takeaways. Come share them with me over on our Instagram at Homeschool Broadcast. Oh, and don't forget your freebie. Grab my Homeschool Social Skills Checklist. It's a printable list of 50 plus social and communication skills for homeschoolers to work on with family and friends. It's totally free at homeschoolchecklist.com. Thanks for ditching school with me. If you're considering taking the road less traveled, forging a different path, one that will definitely make a lasting impact, you're in the right place. Thanks for joining me on Homeschool Broadcast. I'm Jenny Provance, signing off.